Imagine you are a law student or a lawyer, and you have to quite literally read 100 pages, to present, let's say, a case tomorrow in the court. Now, what if I just told you that I can cut this time in quite literally half, maybe even less, just because of the 5 AI tools which we will discuss right now in this video. And before we jump in the video, let's just move to a quick history of AI. So it's just that the idea of AI started in 1950s when a British mathematician, he said, actually his name was Alan Turing, and he used to think that can machines think. So in 1956, this term artificial intelligence was born in this place Dartmouth, actually in this conference Dartmouth in USA. And for decades AI was really damn slow, computers were not powerful enough. But eventually in 2012, what happened was that everything changed with the deep learning, and AI can actually learn at that point, like just like human brain, just like you and me. So then in 2022, ChatGPT was launched, as we all know, and suddenly everyone can use the AI. And for lawyers, it was a revolution. Now that we have AI, it can read the contracts, summarize the cases, and even generate the legal research. It's just that AI is not replacing lawyers, but it's making lawyers work faster, smarter, and more efficient. And that is what I'll prove to you today. So let's understand this case, and I'll tell you how will I use AI to solve this issue, or you can say understand that there is this company, actually a hotel in Columbia, USA, and they hire a contractor to, you know, for some work in the hotel. I think they had to like put these tiles on some floor. So they hired the Layton Construction Limited. This company Layton, it hired another subcontractor. Their name was Sean. Now, as usual, the work wasn't done on time. So this hotel owner, IBRC something, they sued, Layton. And even though that Layton had done some of the work, but still they sued them. So what Layton did in return is that they also sued the IBRC, and on the same issue they also had to sue the Sean, who was the subcontractor of this contractor already, like the Layton, And what happened was that the USA court said that there is this issue of res judicata, or claim of persecution. You cannot do litigation on the same matter in like twice. If it's dealing in one case, you have to let it go. And now, I'll just tell you how will I use AI for this. So this tool is like the NotebookLM. I go here, add source, then this will appear. Then I press here on upload files. I have this case here. Actually, I've made a case brief on this case, and I just like gave it the case, and I have all these options. I can make video, I can even make a podcast in which two guys will be discussing this case, and it's gonna be like really damn easy for me to understand what they are saying, and I've already made a video.
Have you ever played a
So like this is what it has done, and it's just that you can also make videos in voice, or just like go in that shit and make a podcast, or just understand it from audio. It can convert it to audio and it can explain to you. This is what this tool, NotebookLM, can help you. Then if we use the Perplexity, so if I say this thing, what is the claim preclusion in US, and how is it same to res judicata, if I give it this search, what's going to happen is that it will search this for me, and it will properly give me the citations, you know, like I can maybe write a thesis on this thing. As we can see in the prompt, then we have this answer. This is the citation it gives of this website wherever it has took that part, you know, that res judicata, Latin for a matter judged, and claim preclusion used interchangeably in the modern US law, and this is the source of it. So you can, like, you know the sources of any legal word, you know, just by using this AI tool, Perplexity AI. So we saw the LM, Notebook LM, you know, you can make videos, podcasts, and stuff. Then we saw this Perplexity AI, you can use it to, you know, like quite literally tell the sources of, you know, the stuff. And it's just that this Perplexity AI, it can tell me the, let's see, if I ask it to tell me the 3 other cases about claim preclusion from Colorado courts, it can give me that citations of that too, you know. Then if we go to this other tool, ChatGPT, you know, let's say we have this contract clause that organizer shall maintain the public liability insurance, and, you know, of at least 1 million euros venue is not liable for loss, theft, or damage to organizer's equipment. Organizer indemnifies venue against any claims arising from event. And if I just tell him to summarize it in plain English, it can make me understand all of this here, you know. Like, you can understand that in easy words, you can ask it questions. And then we have this AI tool, it's the Claude AI, you know. And if I give it this prompt, it's gonna pull important stuff from the text instantly, you know. Like, if I ask it what are the exceptions to the claim preclusion, it can tell me that very easily. Here I've asked it, you know, review this indemnification clause and list 3 risks, so it can pull that shit out from the text, you know, very easily. So these are some of the AI tools I was using, you know, day to day. I thought I'll just make, you know, a random video and post it so that other guys out there working hard, you know, it might help them to use these tools. Cause my friend, I feel like nowadays, with the change in technology, you must keep up with the technology, you know, or else you will quite literally get cooked sooner or later. So yeah, these are like 5 AI tools which are really helpful to me, and I really feel like you should also at least try them once, so, you know, it's gonna be really helpful. And thanks for watching. Take care.